Hello everyone, my name is Zombie Vega and welcome back to Satisfactory. In today's episode, we'll be looking at power storages. But before we start, guys, I'm a small channel. It would really help me out if you subscribe and hit that like button. It really means a lot to a small channel like myself. After that, well, let's get back into what power storages is. So, power storages is the next part of our little series looking at power. Now, power storage itself is, as the name suggests, a storage of power. Now, if you look at your power consumption, we'll use this poll here, you'll see that you've got your consumption, production, max consumption, and capacity. So our capacity is basically 5,000 megawatts, but we're only consuming about 3,600 to 4,000 at the moment. And all that extra capacity can be stored. So these guys have a very interesting and nice layout. So as you can see, once you click on it, you'll notice that it's got two little thingies on the side here. So this side is for this exact power storage, how long it's going to take for this thing to charge full. Now this one has got 46 minutes left, but it takes exactly an hour to charge 100 megawatts. It doesn't matter how big a extra storage you've got or how much extra consumption you've got, it takes an hour to charge this. So if you build one, expect an hour in real game time for this to charge. Now on the right hand side, you'll notice there's another part here, and if you expand this, you'll notice that this is the stored charge, and this one is a bit different because the storage is next to this one, because I've built three here. They were all built afterwards. So this one is the total storage will take another 45 minutes. There's also a nice percentage indicator, so you see the 23% for the whole system versus 24% for just this one, and you'll see that it's currently stored 72 out of 300. So you can just add these on and expand. So currently we've got these three. Now there is some caveats to this. You cannot charge one of these with one of these biomass burners. So you see I've got some leaves in here burning. There's nothing else connected to it. It's idle, no connection. So let's add a connection to this, and you'll see that if I click on this, nothing happens. It's not charging. It's literally doing nothing. So you cannot charge one of these with a biomass burner. It just doesn't work. That is one of the little caveats that you've got. Now these guys will charge up, and as soon as they're fully charged, you'll notice that, let's look at one from the side here. So you'll see that they actually have a side, and there you can see that it's got a little charge indicator on the side of this as well to show you how full each one is charged. Now you can expand this as much as you want. So if you look here to the right, I've got a huge battery bank stored up there. So if I now connect this guy to this one, just to show, there you can see that one is now starting to charge, and now the system, as you can see, resets, and it will take 59 minutes for the fully charged system. It will reset to that one. Now if I go and charge up this, now before we do that, let's actually look. I've connected all these up in series, so now you can see if I expand this, I'll add another 1,600 megawatts, but I don't have 1,600 megawatts extra. So once I connect this to this guy, let's look what's happened now. You'll see that it's going to take over an hour. So this is now going to take well over an hour for this full system to charge completely. So because it's now going to take that, the whole system adjusts and it takes that. So if we go back to this one, it will also tell you this one is now going to take a lot longer to charge fully because we don't have the full capacity. Eventually the whole system will fully charge, even this one, which is about 28%, but you can see it's not charging fully. It's fluctuating now quite a bit. If I remove that connection right there, you'll notice that now we can go back and you'll see it will actually go back down to 42 minutes till fully charged. If I break it from the system completely, it will still hold its charge. So now, if I needed to connect something onto this, it will drain and work as is. This full system now has 85 megawatts of power stored, and it will run your factory if you connect something to this for however long it's got power. So if your factory uses 1 megawatt, it will take 85 hours. Otherwise, yes, it's going to take, it will drain it out pretty fast if it's anything larger than that. But now we're charging it fully, and like I said, if we now connect all of these up again and we make that connection there, you can also use the switch. This is now going to go back to utilizing and charging every bit of extra power that it's got. So it's going to take still quite a bit of time to fully charge, and it's going to fluctuate up and down as the factory goes up and down and produces power. Remember that as a lot of my power is not fully utilized, now all of a sudden stuff is kicking in that hasn't been working because there's now a bit of an extra usage on the system. So what are they useful for? So if you're expanding your factory, and let's go back to this part, if our consumption all of a sudden now reaches a bit higher than our capacity, so we're producing 5,000 megawatt, but all of a sudden, like you can see, we get a spike of 8,000 megawatts, it will lean on the batteries and basically cause your factory to not shut down completely, giving you a bit of time just to go and sort out the spike. So if you, for instance, accidentally took out everything and now you need to re-enable it, it will give you just that bit of time to lean on these guys so your factory doesn't chip. If these guys end up draining completely and have nothing left, the factory will trip as normal. So they will only help you for a certain amount of time, and then the factory will trip again. And another thing that you'll also think of is if you have to disassemble this, well, you lose the power. It is gone. So if I disassemble this guy, that power is just gone. There's nothing, it doesn't get transferred, it doesn't magically reappear if I build another one in its place. So that power is gone completely from the system. And you see there's nothing stored in this one, nothing happened to the system. And now I can just connect it all back again and store these guys up. Guys, if you like this video, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, it really help me out. Until next time, this has been Zombie Vega. Bye.